to say good morning? Say hi. Oh my goodness, you guys, how beautiful do these look? That tastes disgusting. What did I do wrong? Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I feel like I start most of my what I eat in a days like this, but this is just how it goes, you guys. I wake up really early in the morning and it's hard to film at 5 a.m. when it's pitch black outside, so I have my coffee and vital proteins like I start every single morning. I absolutely love it. It's my fave. And Liv has personally requested banana pancakes this morning. We've got some ripe bananas, so I'm gonna make banana pancakes. I recently did a reel on my Instagram. If you don't follow me, you totally should. I'm at the Sick Fit Chick. I did a reel on banana pancakes and I got a bunch of DMs about it. And so I figured this is perfect because oh, Liv got a rocket. Maybe we'll show you guys a little B-roll of that later. We're gonna go to the park and shoot it off. Okay, so I figured I'd give you guys my tips and tricks on how to make your banana pancakes. They're super easy, but they can be a little bit tricky just because they can stick in the pan. I know that they can be a little bit tricky, so I think this is perfect because now I can show you exactly how I make them. And then later today, I'm gonna show you how I meal prep some lunch ideas. I just did cardio this morning, so I feel like my coffee and vital proteins is really holding me over right now. You do have a rocket. I'm gonna make the banana pancakes, and that's carbs and protein, so I feel like that is plenty for me. I will also make a green smoothie later because I can only eat one pancake due to the banana. I can only have half a banana being on the LOWFOD Map SIBO diet. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm currently trying to get rid of my SIBO and I have a parasite in my lower intestine, so I'm working on some gut issues. So I can only have half a banana a day, and yeah, so that's what's going on. Let's jump in and make some breakfast. You ready? Okay. All right, you guys, so like I said, these banana pancakes are super easy, very minimal ingredients, and I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it. I use 2 very ripe bananas. I like them even more ripe than this normally because the more ripe they are, the sweeter they are. 6, 7, and can you guys hear Liv? She's on the table. So cute. Okay, so you need 2 ripe bananas or 1 ripe banana. The way I do it is that if you have large bananas, you do 2 eggs for every banana. These bananas are more of a medium size, so I'm gonna do 2 bananas and 3 eggs, and I'm gonna show you exactly what my batter looks like. I like to use coconut oil in my pan. I like to melt my coconut oil before I put it in the pan. I used to just scoop it out and put it in, but I was using so much more coconut oil than I really needed. So now I just melt about a tablespoon, half a tablespoon to a tablespoon of coconut oil in a little dish. A cup is totally fine. And then I just use this little guy to put it in the pan. All right, so first I always melt my coconut oil, about that much on a teaspoon. I feel like which equals out to be about a tablespoon. Okay, and I just pop it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And while that's melting, I turn on my pan because you want your pan to be warm. The key is that you want it to go low and slow. So you want medium, low, or even if you cook it on low, it'll take forever to make pancakes. So I do medium, low, and I just keep an eye on it. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so we have our melted coconut oil. Let's mash up some bananas.
If I want, let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it, you can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better.
So this is what you want your batter to look like. It is very runny. That's how it's supposed to be. If you want it to be sweeter and taste more like banana, add more banana. That's normally how I make it. I like mine to be way more banana than egg. If you do 2 eggs for each banana, you're gonna get more protein out of it, but it's gonna taste more like egg than banana pancakes. This is a nice medium for me. I'd prefer a little bit more banana in here, but that's okay. I can't have that much banana right now with the gut issues, so this is the perfect batter for me today. So I just take my coconut oil, I get it all over the pan evenly. Just one full ladle. I'm gonna time it. So it is 7:53 right now. I will let you know exactly when I flip it. But I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're ready to flip, if that makes sense. You wanna make sure to have enough coconut oil in the bottom of the pan, that way they don't stick. But I don't like to overuse coconut oil because I have to be careful of my fat intake right now, just because if I eat too much, it's not good for the gut. But you can always add more coconut oil if that works better for you. It's 7:53, I will let you know when it's time to flip. It's now 8 o'clock, you guys, and we need to flip this pancake. I'm gonna show you exactly what it should look like. The bigger the pancakes, the longer they take to cook, so it does take time, just be patient. Sorry, Liv's taking a minute. This is what the pancake should look like, and you want it to really easily move in the pan. So I'm gonna show you how to flip it. And that's exactly what you want. That's perfection right there. And then the second side takes half the time. So I give it like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes tops, and then it's done. Okay, so the next really crucial step is that you have to wipe the pan in between pancakes. Otherwise they stick. And then we'll do it again. And then I'll show you what I put on my pancake. Or I've been adding bacon to my breakfast every morning, especially on this SIBO diet, just because the healthy fats keep me full for longer. But honestly, this breakfast, it's only 1 egg. So I'm gonna need to eat more protein soon. So I will be making a green smoothie in a couple hours, probably because I'll probably be hungry. So I'll be back to show you my smoothie recipe. All right, you guys, I'm back. It is 11:30 and I'm just gonna walk you through my smoothie really fast. It's changed up just a little bit. I am going to start with mostly water. I've got about 2 cups of water in here, and I'm gonna do a splash of orange juice. This is just pure orange juice. There's no sugar, there's no additives. This is the best. It's so good. I used to only drink Odwalla, and then we discovered this. It's ridiculously expensive. It's so good. So I'm just gonna do a splash of that. It's like a 1/4 cup maybe. I just find that it gives that acidity that I really want in this kind of a smoothie, because I'm gonna be adding greens. So the next thing I do is I'm gonna add my 50-50 greens. I always add greens to my smoothies. I know I talk about building my smoothies, but I just want you guys to see like my thought process behind it. I like to get as much greens in my day as I possibly can. I feel like most people are not eating enough greens throughout the day, and I know for me, for a long time, I wasn't eating enough greens during the day. Adding them to my smoothie is a really easy way to add greens into your day. So I'm just gonna take a large handful of greens, put that bad boy in there. I used to strictly do spinach because I feel like spinach blends in there much easier. The spinach doesn't have as much flavor, but on this low FODMAP SIBO diet, I can only eat 15 pieces of spinach throughout the day. So the 50-50 spring mix is where I'm at. And to be honest, all of these different lettuces have different micronutrients because the different colors give you different micronutrients in your body. So in the long run, this is what's better for us anyway. So I'm okay with it. I ran out of my TROPEAKA vanilla protein, which I love. So I have this Garden of Life protein that I just get from my local grocery store, and I do really love it. Whenever I run out of my TROPEAKA and I forget to order it, and like I haven't placed my order yet, because I'm waiting for their greens to come back. I love it. There's no stevia in it. It's all organic. It's all natural. It's plant-based protein. I love it. It works. So I'm gonna do 1 scoop of protein. I am still adding my MCT oil. MCT oil is just a really good healthy fat that helps you stay full longer. So I'm gonna add a teaspoon of this in there because we want it to be filling. I've started measuring out my fruit because I'm trying to be more conscious about the amount of fruit that I'm actually intaking. I used to just dump it in there, but with the SIBO diet, you're not supposed to eat that much fruit throughout the day, so I'm trying. I'm gonna use only blueberries today, and I'm not gonna quite use a 1/2 cup. I'm gonna use about a 1/2 cup. Okay, and then a cup of ice, and then I'm just gonna blend this up. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go sit outside and sip this in the sunshine because it is a beautiful sunny day outside. And then I'm gonna come in and we're gonna do a little bit of meal prepping together. I know what you're thinking, Charlene, you don't do meal prepping. I know. I don't do meal prepping. I really don't enjoy meal prepping. But being on this SIBO diet, I really need to eat a substantial meal in the middle of the day, and I've gotten into this habit recently. It's like this race. Try to feed Liv lunch, and then I get her into bed, and then I have to work as much as I can while she's at nap time, and I don't eat until like 3 or 4 o'clock, and I'm starving by that point, and Doug's not ready to eat until 6. So I feel like I'm eating lunch at 3:34, and then I'm eating dinner at 6, and it's not good. So I'm going to meal prep some lunches with you today, and I'm just hoping that maybe it'll inspire you to meal prep your lunches as well. So we are gonna jump into that in a little bit, but I am gonna go take this outside, and then I will see you guys in a little bit. All right, you guys, checking back in. I am so hungry, and that smoothie just didn't quite do it for me, so I'm gonna actually have lunch right now. I was planning on eating one of these meal prepped salads that we're gonna make together, but I'm not. I can't wait that long, but it's almost time to put Liv down. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to eat just a little bit of mashed sweet potatoes from last night and some leftover ribs for lunch right now. This will hold me over for a while, and then I'll check back in if I have a snack before dinner, which I probably will. And then we'll actually be meal prepping in just a little bit. So I'm gonna jump into eating this right now because I'm so hungry. And yeah, I think the biggest takeaway for me is that I just eat when I'm hungry, and I just make the healthiest choices that I can when I can. That's what I do. This is what I'm eating. I'm gonna eat until I'm full, and that's what matters. So I'm gonna eat this right now on the floor in the sunshine with my kid, because that's what she wants. What's up, guys? I am back. Liv is down for a nap, and we are going to be meal prepping some salads in a jar. I absolutely love this idea. I think this is such a great idea to take food for lunches on the go. It's just a really quick, really efficient way to have something healthy in the fridge, and I love that. For me personally, I do stay home. I stay home with my daughter, but it is so easy. Like you saw earlier, all I ate for lunch today was 3 ribs and a little bit of sweet potato, which is fine, but if I had one of these salads meal prepped ahead of time, I could have shaken up my jar, tossed it in a bowl, and had something ready to go, and it could have been way more balanced than what I got to eat. If you guys need food ideas to take to work, or if you just need to have something in the fridge ready to go, that way you don't grab something unhealthy, you just have something ready to go, this is gonna be something really great for you. I'm going to be cooking up some chicken thigh. Please feel free to use chicken breast. I just personally like chicken thigh. You can choose to boil your chicken with a little bit of salt. I know a lot of people do not like the look of raw meat, so I'm going to spare you those details. I'm gonna season my chicken today with pink Himalayan sea salt, pepper, and just a little bit of smoked paprika, just to give it a little bit of flavor. I'm gonna pop that in the broiler. It takes about 15 minutes, so that's the thing that's gonna take the longest. I'm gonna pop that in the oven, and we will make our delicious salad dressing, and then we'll assemble our bowls.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on.
Alright guys, so now that our dressing is made, know that because there's honey in here, when you put it in the refrigerator, you're going to want to let it sit out for a few minutes to let that honey melt a little bit. Otherwise it's going to be a little bit solid. Totally fine. It is so delicious. Absolutely love this stuff. And it has just a tiny bit of honey in it. I did a heaped half tablespoon, so it's not quite a tablespoon, in which I'm allowed to have 1 tablespoon of honey a day, and this is going to last me a very long time because I do not use a ton of dressing on on my salads. Please use what you want. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the bottom of my jars for this delicious salad. I'm just waiting for our chicken to finish. Just wanted to talk to you guys quickly about jars. Mason jars would be really great because they have the screw lids. I don't have any. These are the jars that I have. I have 2 of these little guys. So I'm gonna show you how to assemble these jars once our chicken is done. All right, you guys. So this is what our chicken looks like. The only thing I put on my chicken was pink Himalayan sea salt, some pepper, and smoked paprika. It's so simple, so easy. It's so juicy and delicious. I prefer this because it just gives your salads so much more flavor, and it's just a little bit of seasoning on chicken, and I like it better than boiled chicken. Please do what you like. This is just how I add an extra pop of flavor in my salads. So I'm gonna let these cool, and then I'm gonna cut them up, and we'll assemble our salads. All right, you guys, so here is our prep station, and I've got my lettuce, but we're gonna put that in last. So I'm gonna zoom you in and show you how to layer these jars to make sure that your lettuce doesn't get all soggy and gross. All right, you guys, just a quick little note. I am going to be measuring out my salad dressing, but literally only because I don't like a lot of dressing. It's never been my thing. I'm not big into dressing. If you are counting calories for any reason, 2 tablespoons is typically a serving size for dressing. So 2 tablespoons, and like I said, eating a low FODMAP SIBO phase 2 diet, I can have 1 tablespoon of honey a day, and this is the only sugar I will have for the day. So I'm gonna just do 2 tablespoons in the bottom of each of my jars, and we'll go from there. I just want to pop that little note in there because I really don't feel like you need to be counting calories or counting everything that you put in your body. I know I certainly can't. It's not healthy for my brain. Just make the healthiest decisions that you can. Make healthy alternative salad dressings. That way you can eat food that's full of flavor and delicious and that you love, because that's the way you're gonna have a healthy, sustainable lifestyle. Know what I'm saying? Also, check out this chicken. It is so incredibly juicy and delicious. You do not have to settle for bland, boring chicken breast. Eat something that's delicious. Eat something that you love, because the more that you eat things that you love that are healthy, or you make the things that you love healthy, the more you're gonna stick to it, the more it becomes more of a lifestyle and not just something that you're doing or something that you're forcing yourself to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's make some salads. It is very important to put your salad dressing in first, that way your other stuff does not get all soggy. Then I'm gonna go in with my cut up tomatoes, and I'm just gonna kind of wing this, split this between all 3. Then I've got some red and yellow bell peppers. The more color you put in your salads, the better, because it's the more micronutrients. So just mix it up, keep it fresh. Right, and then I'm gonna go in with my chicken, and this was just 3 chicken thighs, and I'm gonna split it up evenly between the 3 of them. And then I boiled 1 egg for each salad, so I'm gonna put those in there. Delicious. And then I've just got some slivered almonds for that beautiful little crunch. Put some lettuce in here. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. Oh my goodness, you guys, how beautiful do these look? And now I have 3 days of really delicious, really quick, really easy, healthy lunches. So you could easily pack so much more lettuce into here, you guys. I personally, because I'm eating a low FODMAP SIBO diet, I can't eat that much lettuce, especially since I try to spread mine out throughout the day. So this is plenty for me, but you guys could pack that lettuce in there to really bulk up your meals if you're feeling hungry in the middle of the day. Just put more greens in there. You could easily pack so much more greens in there. Oh my goodness, you guys, this looks so delicious. All right, you guys, so that's it for today's real quick meal prepping idea. If you guys like content like this, this, please leave me a comment in the comments down below and let me know if you guys want me to film more meal prep, lunch ideas, or dinner ideas, because I'd love to film that for you. I'm just gonna pop these guys in the fridge and I'll be able to pull them out and eat them when I'm ready for them. And again, don't forget with this dressing, you're gonna wanna let it sit out for just a couple minutes and then shake it up.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know, really wanna know.
All right, you guys, we are finishing this what I eat in a day with my dinner. It is a beautiful night here and we are going to be making a fire, so we're getting ready to eat outside. Today was leftovers. We do leftovers all the time. We had tri-tip last night, so normally we make like tri-tip tacos or tri-tip nachos, something really delicious. I can't eat that right now. So this is my version of tri-tip tacos or nachos. It's just a bunch of lettuce on the bottom. I sauteed up some bell peppers and zucchini. I heated up a little bit more of that sweet potato mash from earlier, put some olives on there, and just a little bit of that dressing that I made earlier. So I'm super excited to dive into this. I'm really hungry. I hope that today's what I eat in a day just inspires you not to eat exactly what I'm eating, but inspires you to eat healthy and just choose healthier options and make healthier options available to you. It's all about making it a lifestyle in the end. It's not about copying other people, because ultimately you need to figure out what works best for you, because that's the most sustainable thing that you can do. So I hope that you found some inspiration today. If you guys try those salads in a jar, leave me a comment in the comments down below, or better yet, go tag me on Instagram. I'm at the Sick Fit Chick. I would love to see them and I would love to give you a shout out over there. Also, if this is content that you guys like to see, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, you guys, because it really supports my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, it'll let you know when my next video comes out. I really hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating, and I will see you guys in the next one.
You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.